Y'all, this was the last episode. The series is over. What are we going to do? If you guys are new here, my name is Ashley, and this is My Sweet Perspective, where I give my take on all things TV and movie related. And y'all know that I'm here to put you on. And we are back to talk Lady in the Lake, episode 7, the series finale, because this was a limited series, you guys. And we got some answers. All right. And tonight, immediately after I post this at 7:05 Eastern Standard Time, we are going to be talking with the creator, the director, Alma Harrell. And I am too excited. Be sure to check out the live, even if you watch it on the replay. But if you guys are new here, my name is Ashley, and this is My Sweet Perspective, where I give my take on all things TV and movie related. And y'all know I'm here to put you on, y'all. Let's talk about this finale. All right. Immediately, I'm thinking, Alma, don't play the games with me. All right. Episode 6, we got our art house together. All right. But this time I need resolution. And she gave me that. So here's to that. Was it my favorite episode of the season? No. But did it tie things up? It absolutely did, y'all. So let's get right into it. Immediately, we're flashing back to a younger Cleo, a younger Dora, and we're seeing that their dreams were very much aligned. Cleo wanted to sing as well as Dora, and they wanted to go to this audition, not audition, but a talent show, right? Because that's what we did back in the day. And they were going to sing and become famous and do all of the things. But again, this was hosted by Shell. When he sees the girls come in and that the man let him in, honey. And let me just say this, Dora wasn't afraid to give him something he felt, giving him something he can feel, okay? Because he said, give me a kiss. Cleo kissed him on the cheek. He said, that ain't good enough. Dora went up there and grabbed that man's cojones, all right, and kissed him down, slobbed him down. But they got in. But when they get in, Shell has found out that this man at the door has been letting all the pretty young girls in for free if they kiss him down, apparently. And so he's calculating the money that he done lost because of this guy. And Cleo's like, oh no, he'd had to have left 66 girls in here or something like that to be that short at the door. And he's like, you're old boy's daughter, right? And she's like, yes, sir. If you keep these books, y'all can get up there and audition right now. Y'all can get up there and sing all you want. And so she reluctantly agrees because she's having flashbacks. And when she goes in there and Dora's on stage calling her up, she thinks of her father on stage, and he was a musician. And so I guess that was the reason she stopped her dream. But I'm like, if you're going to work for Shell, one way or another, you might as well have got up there and sang. But Dora did it, and we know how that goes. Slappy immediately, because he was emceeing that night at the club, wanted Cleo. He saw her. He said, I want you. I need you. Got to have you. And so we see that, and it was cute, reminiscent. But I need more of the background story. All right. Back present day. I loathe Maddie. Y'all know I can't stand Maddie. That was Cleo that came into the room, as I said. All right. And basically she is like, I was Cleo Johnson. I'm supposed to be somebody else now because I need to keep living. But if you meet me here at this park at the end of the week, I will tell you everything that happened and you'll have the story of your dreams. And she's like, you're whatever because I'm ambitious. She's like, no, Maddie, I'm counting on your ambition. And I always wondered if they would ever meet in real life. And this was anticlimactic to me. I don't know why I thought Maddie would change her stripes after this near-death experience, because she's Maddie. You know what I'm saying? She's miserable, awful, terrible person. And so immediately she gets up, honey, and she's like, listen, let me go talk to Slappy, because I see his wife and he's rotting in jail for a crime he didn't commit. I bet I can convince him to turn on Cleo so I can get this byline. Because you remember Bob came in there trying to get the story, and she said, I'm not giving you nothing, Nathan. All right. And so she goes to see Slappy, and he's basically like, get out of my face, girl. My wife was not graphic or not frivolous. She planned everything. So I ain't giving you nothing. And Maddie ain't like that, because she wanted the story. She didn't care if it was going to put Cleo in danger, her real life in danger. She didn't care. She just wants a story. No change, not even after almost being unalived, right? Anyway, Milton picks up Maddie from the hospital and is talking about if only these people were as strategic as they are brave. Talking about some rioting that had been going on and them standing up against the Klan who was having the rally in the previous episode. And so then we still hear some more of Cleo's narration, and she's like, Maddie, what did you see? A woman, a mother, a Negro? Who did you see in me, Maddie? And clearly Maddie ain't see nobody. All right. Next we see her and Officer Platt, AKA Mandingo, apparently. And he's basically saying, we know he done lost everything and he wants to take it to the next level with her. He says, Maddie, we can go to Virginia. There's a couple who's got a Supreme Court case, and he's referring to the Loving case, I believe of 1967 or 1968, where they interracial relationship. They went to the Supreme Court because it was illegal to be interracially married or in relations, right? And so he's got all of these lofty goals, and she basically is like, no, that's never going to happen. I got to pursue my dreams, sir, and you go on. But if you want to come by and tag this pound cake, you can do that, sir. But me and you being serious, it was never that. And it was never that, Ferdy. Come on. This is ridiculous. So dumb. Like, you couldn't believe that for real, did you? You were literally just Mandingo for her. I'm sorry. Maddie, just be a good girl. And she gets back to the office and she wants her own desk, right? And she goes and she sneaks into the head honcho at the paper and is like, I'm not giving anybody my story. I'm writing my story, and I'm writing Cleo Johnson's story too. Baby, they didn't give her a desk because that's what they do. She goes in and demands what she wants and she gets it. That's Maddie's life. There's no repercussions. There's no payment except for the stab girl with a butter knife. But come on, that didn't do anything. Reggie got a job for Teddy, and Teddy's like, I'm not having it. What you got going on? We also find out that Reggie and Cleo are colluding. This is all part of the plan to get Maddie involved, and they have a grander plan as well, and Teddy needs to help. Reggie stood on big business in this. I will say that. He's sacrificing himself, but he had to make amends. He'd been a part of too much dirt. He's the reason a lot of this story went left. And so he's giving his penance and doing everything we need to see done. Maddie's back at home and she's moving now, right? Will be moving into her own place now that she's got she's upped her profile. Her reputation score has improved. And Seth is over, honey. He goes into her drawer, finds the journals that she wrote about the man who was really his father, shreds it all up. And she's like, why did you do that? He said, baby, I can't trust you. You can trust me, Seth. You think I would do that? You're the most important thing to me. He was hugging her up until that point, until that bald-faced lie. We know he's not the most important thing to you, Maddie, and so does he. All right. Next, we see them at the park, Maddie and Cleo, and she's just like, Maddie, all right, give the story justice. But before that, we see the whole escapade, right? Teddy goes in to distract Shell. Cleo puts on a mustache and a brown suit, and Reggie sneaks her in to get the bad books, right? We see a man that we really ain't seen before in their buddies. And she's like, I'll give you this money if you help me. Set everything on fire, burn the club down. Reggie pulls a blicky on Shell and is like, turn yourself in. I'm turning myself in to get today. We're going down together. So I guess they'll be together the rest of their lives in the Pinta. This is the part I really felt was underdeveloped because we still don't understand the depth of their relationship and how easy it was for Reggie to turn on him in this last moment. It didn't reconcile with me. You know what I mean? And so now back on the park bench, Maddie's like, I heard the place burned down. Shell and Reggie are in there because at the end of the day, they're saying Cleo needs to stay dead. And I'm like, if Shell's locked up, what's the point? Why you got to hide anymore? But, you know, Reggie's paying the time, doing the crime. Maddie done wrote her article, which turns into a book. We see her in a pantsuit, still being Maddie. No change. She stops by Mandingo's house before she heads onto her new apartment. He says, oh, move the stuff in. I'll put some stuff on, help you bring it up. And she says, no, it'll never be that. But like I said, you can still come and drop that D off. You done lost everything for her and she could care less about you, Ferdy. That's what you get. Just dumb. Next thing we see, Cleo and Slappy and I think the kids are all in Paris. She's singing on the stage, baby, and Cleo is no Dora. But hey, at least she's living. Y'all, it's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life. That's how it ended. That's the story. Cleo was alive, we always said. You guys drop it in the comments below. Let me know what you thought of this series overall. Let me know what you thought of the finale. Did it live up to your expectations? Let's talk about it. And if you like this video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And check out all of the posts, all of the videos, all of the lives that we've done covering this series if this is your first time on the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.